everybody, it's the Rideshare Reseller Mike. It is early evening here in California. The weather has been brutally difficult hot. It's been 100 degrees for 3 days. And I have not been able to shoot videos in the morning as the sun beats on my garage and it just is too hot. So I'm going to try and do some of these maybe in the early evening. I'm going to try and pack some stuff. If I can't get it all, then I only have a few in the morning to pack. That's my goal. But tonight I have, I believe, about 4 large items to pack. I did a little box shopping today behind the shopping center, and I always seem to get lucky and find packing material, the right size box, because some of these you're going to see are pretty big. So I have a pretty good honey hole of a shopping center. I don't have to drive all around trying to find these boxes. You've seen my video of my garage. You see box Rushmore there, the huge pile of boxes. So I do pretty good on all that. I really pay for nothing. I buy only bubble wrap. Everything else I source from basically that one shopping center. So I save a lot of money there. And I get my tape free from eBay. I don't buy any boxes from eBay. I strictly buy tape. All right, so I got my grandkids here too. It's wild. I got 8 people in my house for the next month. It's going to be 8 people, 3 dogs, and a cat. And I'm going to be probably spending a lot of time in the garage doing what I need. We're also going to show you that I have had a tremendous run in the last 90 days. I'm going to start to do a video to show you some of the free stuff that I got and I sold, some of the stuff I paid for on Nextdoor and haven't had in videos that I will show you. And I'm going to show you my 90-day total right now, just so you can get an idea of how busy I have been. My 90-day total is over $38,000. My goal right now is to hit 40. I have a couple of items that could push me there. I just haven't got them up. A couple of really nice TIAC reel-to-reel tape decks that I'm waiting for a end feed reel so I can do a little bit more testing so I can get a little bit more money out of those 2 items. Those 2 items hopefully will push me over my goal of 40. Don't know how long I can keep this up. We're still in lockdown here. I was at Goodwill today. We have 2 open in the entire valley. It was terrible, nothing great to find. So I have to cobble this all together through Nextdoor, Facebook, Marketplace. All right, enough talking. Let's take a look at what has sold. We have 11 items. We're going to go through them pretty quick. All right, let's take a look. We will start out with the item that was first on the video. All right, here we go. I had to go get it, sorry. There it is. Made by X-Acto. Yeah, the guys who make the blades, X-Acto. And they make pencil sharpeners too. This pencil sharpener, what did we sell that for? $33 with $14.75 shipping. I believe I paid $4.99 at Savers on this guy a while back. Took a while to sell, but it still sold. And a good little find. These things are heavy duty. They're pretty heavy, so maybe people are thinking about school, that kind of thing, maybe getting started up again. Great little find. All right, next up, part of a free package. Somebody put a note out, free on the curb, a bunch of DVDs. It was right around my corner, picked them up. I got 4 Star Wars DVDs. Pretty good shape. They basically sold for, I gotta remember, $18.66 and $2.80 shipping, medium mail, free. I had a bunch more in there that I've sold. This just happened to come up for the video. So Star Wars. All right, I'm also going to put, I hope I can remember all this. I'm going to put this up as a little up here link to the 35mm, what to look for, what to test, that kind of a thing. In here is a Yashica. Let me pull this guy out and show you guys. This thing is brand new. I mean, you have to see it. It's brand new Yashica 35mm. Not one of the, $250, $300 ones, but this is a bread and butter $50 item. It sold for $48.95. Free shipping. It will make first class. It had all of the instructions and everything in it. Good little find for $5. These, it's amazing, right? 35mm. They're all out there. It's like picking, I hate to say it's like shooting fish in a barrel, because most of these garage sales guys are not looking for this, and this is what they find. You know, me, at least I find. Great little find. Yashica. All right, here is the last of a Kenmore vacuum cleaner. Again, thank you, Commonwealth Picker, for turning me on how to get rid of these. These are fantastic finds. You can usually get them for free or $5. This one was $5, the whole thing. I parted out every piece of that unit, and this is the last piece, the tube connectors. It sold for $20, and I believe it's California shipping, $9.95, so I'm going to be right on the mark on that. Very lucky for me there. Again, these old vacuum cleaners, you see them at garage sales, you see them everywhere. You see them for free on Nextdoor. I'm always looking for them because you can part them out. All right, next up. Oh, careful there. A young rideshare reseller spent too much time in the clothing aisle. When I was doing this at first, I was like everybody else. I don't know, I gravitated to the clothing aisle. And I ended up buying these. These are Hurley shorts. I have had these for probably close to a year. And just a mistake. I think I bought that day 6 or 7 pair of these thinking I could get rid of them. And it just didn't happen. So these Hurleys sold for $9 and $4.95 shipping. So not a whole lot, but they are out. All right. I don't spend any more time in the clothing aisle. Trust me. It really has to be catch my eye for me to go over to the clothing aisle. All right, here's another free item. Came in a box of stuff that I got for free, and it happened to be a comic called Vampirella. No, is it a comic? Yeah, it's a. You can see it's an old school black and white comic. It had some comps on it, so I put it up. Sold by itself. It sold for $18.66 and $2.75 shipping. So it did sell for a pretty good amount of money for a free item. Again, free thrown in with some other stuff. Amazing little find. We gotta dig deep now. We're gonna get to the big stuff, guys. All right. Another rideshare reseller mistake. Yes, early on, I spent too much time in certain toy sections. And this is what I found. Megazoid or Zord, whatever, Megazoid. And Megazoid has been in my garage causing me nothing but problems for almost 6 to 8 months. And I finally moved him out to the back area because I was just tired of looking at him. He finally sold today. He sold, get this, he sold for $33.96. I paid $7.98. I remember how much I paid for him. And I probably spent 10 minutes trying to figure out what he was and who he was from. I had no idea. So I wasted too much time on him. He sold for $33.86, but here's the kicker. I got $30 shipping, and lucky me, it's going to California. So it doesn't matter what kind of box I put this in. It's only going to cost me $10, $15 shipping. So I made $43 minus my fees and everything. I still made money on him. He just took up way too much space. All right, we've got 3 more to go. All right, anybody who has seen me work knows that I will buy broken things. This is broken, doesn't work, and the door doesn't open. If it worked, probably 300 or more, easy. This is Opal, and it's a Blu-ray player, and if you do a search of Opal, you will notice that these things can go from $300, $500, $600, $700. Very expensive unit. This one's broke. The door doesn't open. I paid $20. Sold it for $100, and shipping is $29.95. Basically 20 miles from my house. So $20 into $130 total with shipping. I'm going to make over $100 on a broken item. And what's good about a broken item? You mentioned that as is. It is not coming back. So, there you go. I think you can hear it rattling in there. Yeah, the door, somehow they jammed the door and broke the mechanism. But I disclosed that. we got 3 more. Okay, here we go. Let's work on this one. All right. Hopefully you will have seen another video. I don't know, I mean, lose track of so many of these. This guy is a Pioneer CD changer. There it is. It's huge. It's 100, holds 100. This one here, free. Another one free off of Nextdoor. I picked up 5 electronic pieces from this lady, moved 2 doors down, and I picked up the Super VHS video that a guy had out on the front. So I had picked up 6 items that day for nothing. This one here sold for $109 plus, I believe it was $29.95 shipping. So again, free. All right, here's kind of a weird one. This, I remember exactly where I got this at. I had to spend some time trying to figure out what the heck it was. There were absolutely 0 comps on this thing, nothing. So it was $6, $5.98 at a thrift store. And it's a karaoke, some kind of karaoke machine. There it is, okay? Came with a microphone. There's a CD. NIN bar. N-I-N bar. I have no idea. It's Chinese of some sort. So I had it up for, I believe, $175. And today somebody gave me an offer for $150 plus the shipping of $29.95, another California shipping. So again, a really nice find for me on this. I paid $6 and made $150. It sat around for a while, but I was willing to hold on to it, and it did finally sell. Now, hold on, let me put it down. Things are sliding. Things are sliding. Sorry. Anyhow, I was going to tell you something. Don't be afraid to take a risk on some of these things that you just don't know. You'll be amazed at how the broad scale of eBay, and eventually, it's weird. My father-in-law used to tell me at my store, hey, Mike, everything eventually sells. It's quite amazing. When I had my retail store, I had, at the peak, I had 20,000 square feet. And when I decided to finally close it down and not deal with it anymore, basically, I was just done after 30 years. I thought to myself, how am I going to get rid of all of this stuff? And my father-in-law reminded me, everything sells eventually. There's a price for everyone and so forth, and you've heard it. So anyhow, I sold every piece in my store except for 3 items. Those 3 items I took right down to the end where they had a Goodwill truck and dropped them off. So again, don't be afraid to take a risk if you've got the space and put those items up. Now also, the other thing to remember is shipping. I always set my shipping 90% of the time for Boston, Massachusetts. I'm in California. So on my bigger items, you've seen some videos, hope you saw that I pre-packaged some of my videos. I have a really good idea of what something's going to cost to go somewhere. So I always set it for that, with the hope that I go maybe middle of country or California. If I go all the way, then fine, we make money. No matter what, we just don't make money on the shipping. But that's just how I work. I don't do calculated shipping. It never seems to work quite right for me in the eBay app. So I just set the price for shipping. That's what it is. It's shipping and handling. It doesn't just say shipping. Sometimes some of these things you see, I have to package them up. It takes a little bit of time. So it evens out over time. This particular one, when I saw that it was an offer on this particular item, I was going to sell it no matter what, but I was hoping, please be California, and it was California. I think what's going on is California is still locked down. There's a lot of people shopping online still out of California. So don't be afraid of those kind of items. All right, we got one more item to go. There it is. Another CD carousel, 100 Sony, And what's great is on the back, you can see I taped the remote. All right. So let me put this down. That item was also a free item. That was the one where I was sitting in my car at the bank and I happened to take a look at next door. Immediately this item and a whole rack of stereo stuff popped up. Free. I said, I'll take it. The guy responded right back. Within 3 minutes, I was at his house loading up the free stuff. Again, it's in my videos. You've seen it in my videos. Another free item. So it's amazing how many people are pushing some of this bigger, bulkier electronics like these Sony CD players. Most people will not know how to ship it on eBay. So they might see that it's even worth something. They just want to get rid of it. So they have no idea that it could be worth $100 or $250. I have sold a 400 CD unit for $250 that I got for free that the guy said it was broke, but it was just the belts. And if you remember that video, maybe I'll put a link to that one, the video of fixing the belts on those CD changers. So that guy sold for $125.95 and $49.95 shipping. I believe it's going across the country, so that one's going to be a push on the shipping. All right, guys, hey, I really appreciate every one of you who watch. Spread the word if you want. Appreciate it. Hopefully you learn a little bit here of how I work. I'm working out of a garage, a 2-car garage. You saw my numbers, over $38,000 in 90 days on eBay out of a California garage. I don't think that's pretty darn good, I think. And I just hope that I can inspire and say, hey, look, you can do that. Even if you can do half that or, 2/3 that, whatever. It's just there to show you that, yes, this can be done. And if you've seen my videos in the past, you know that I've only been doing this 1 year. April of last year is when I started, and it's now May. So a year and 1 month, and in the last 30 days, over $38,000. I mean, last 90 days, $38,000 worth of sales on eBay. All right, guys, hey, a little bit longer on the video. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon.